incredible 5 weeks of events so far. The 6th one's only going to get better. And then, of course, the big SPRASH Vector next week.
I'm literally doing this instead of watching the England game. So, you know, this is sad for me.
I thought I'd beat last week's PB by getting a donate plugin before we even start.
Yeah, no, you did great. We are underway. We're going.
My food's arrived. Excellent timing.
Great.
So I'm joining the race. I'll be speedrunning, eating a fish supper. See if I get quicker time than any of these guys.
Yeah. Super Boom Fan hasn't started. Maybe my stream is not refreshed. Hold on.
Doesn't look like it on my stream either, which is
okay. This is concerning. He hasn't started the run. Somebody go into Boom Fan's chat and tell him to start the run, please. Somebody.
Oh. There he goes. Nope, that's the demo.
That's the demo. That's the demo.
I got excited.
This is, well, behind by about a minute. Still in the demo. This is
working his way through the
content.
Anyway.
Well, whilst the other guys are in Snow Go, let's talk about Red Gem. You can get the Red Gem by doing a glitch high and doing a body slam. The glitch high, by the way, is a slide spin into a jump. Kind of precise, but it's muscle memory for these guys. He still has failed. Oh, there he goes. He's off. Okay. At about like a minute 30 detriment.
That's not going to be a pain for us to figure out at all.
I mean, that just counts. I just start when the timer starts, I guess. I think that's on him, not us. We are okay. What is happening? I am unaware of what's going on. But we're in Turtle Woods for the other people. So basically the gimmick of this gem is just don't break the boxes to get the blue gem. So I'm going to speak about NSSing. Neutral slide spin is a tech in which you slide and then you spin, and it makes you go quick. Apparently his controller broke. Does he not have a backup? That feels... How's this? I saw him practicing as well.
Okay, what's happening?
His controller broke, we believe.
Oh.
Between the time where he was practicing in Ruination to starting the run, his controller broke.
Do you want to see if we can get a backup runner for the stream? And I can hold down the fort here for you.
I
think that would be a good idea.
I don't really have the facilities to. Oh, Lord.
All right, but anyway.
Oh,
Lord
heavens above. Okay.
Kara's going to fix that. I'm going to eat some food. Okay. So Crash, they're in Turtle Woods. That's the current level they're all in. Hopefully they have some splits that tell me. So that's good. Who is ahead? Well, looks like Stu's a little bit ahead. And obviously if Super Boom Fan is not really able to take part in this race, or is not able to... Yeah, he's saying his controller broke. So I don't know if he's going to be able to take part in the race, which obviously makes Stu the favorite now, being the second in the world record. Well, he has to complete the run, Sakurai, to actually get points. If he has another controller, and yeah, once he fixes it, he can join. But obviously the timer starts rolling. The timer keeps rolling while he's trying to fix that. So So hopefully he gets that sorted and is able to take part in the run, and we'll see what kind of time he's able to get. But obviously the race time has already started, so he's going to be behind all these other guys. He's not really going to be in the running unless something outrageous happens. All right, so we have Potty and Stu in Crash Dash, and Hypno just heading in. He's a little bit behind the other two, which is, you know, to be expected. We're seeing, you know, this is Hypno's a little bit further away from these guys than he was in Crash 1. So he's going to be trying to put on the best result that he can. Of course, Hypnoshark all but assured of top 4 and getting in the race for that SPRASH Vector prize pool next week. It's going to be Nitroff, it's going to be CL, it's going to be Hypnoshark, and it's going to be Newjar, I believe. Yes, Newjar. So they're pretty much locked in top 4 unless something drastically horrible happens to one of them today. So you will see them on stream running a SPRASH Vector for a larger prize money. Is it just me that can hear you, Kieran? Yeah, good. Kieran's in my ear, he's trying to fix it. I'm eating a really nice bit of fish. So out of Crash Dash, going into Hang 8. Crash 2 is a lot more similar to Crash 1 than Crash 3 is to the other two, I would say. That's my observation as a casual. Best example being, I'm sure Hang 8 is just a Crash 1 level repurposed. Am I wrong? I'm sure I watched this level last week. But that's just me. Oh, Stu having some trouble with one of the boxes there. But he does manage to double back. Got to watch these mines, of course. Just 1 centimeter too close. Again, I think this is an example where you'll see Hypno maybe take a little bit of a safer line than some of these more high level Crash 2 runners. Kieran's still working on getting us another stream for Super Boom Family's obviously having some controller issues. We wish him luck in fixing that and getting back into the race. But it's Stu who's first to get the death in Hang 8. That's an intentional death, of course. Everything's black. Fun. I'm not actually watching the stream, so I can't tell. Can you hear me? Everything's not black. It's fine. We're trying to... there we go. We've got Rico. And Rico's Twitch is... So I can add it to the multi-Twitch that I'm watching. Rico_KSB.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys.
Great. Well done, Kieran.
What happened to SPF? Controller broke, so is currently out of it. Don't know if he'll be joining back. Leave it at that. Production value? Yeah, I should have switched the scene. That was stupid of me. Oops.
All right, but now we've got 4 runners again, so that's good. And where does Rico stack up in Crash 2? 17th, 115.33, so certainly within touching distance for Hypnoshark. We might see Hypnoshark be able to best him. How you doing, Kieran? How's your blood pressure?
Oh, it's rising. But we're in Hang 8. Oh, bloody Hang 8. Oh, God, I love this level.
What's so good about this level?
The hippos. They're just cool, aren't they?
Love a good hippo. And there are, I will concede, there are not hippos in the Crash 1 version of this level. But this is just a Crash 1 level, right?
Which one?
Upstream?
No.
It
No,
just looks
'cause
the same.
Upstream doesn't have jet skis.
Is there one that does in Crash 1?
Or surfboards, whatever the fuck.
I just feel like it looks the same.
It has water, so you're not too far off.
Exactly.
So yeah, neutral slide spins. You'll see a hell of a lot of those. It is the counterpart to Crash 3's neutral slide jumps, where instead of doing a jump out of the slide, you do a spin out of the slide. You also see a lot of zigzag, which is hitting one direction, then hitting the other direction in a quick succession.
And why are we doing that?
Doing it to go a little bit faster, because every single time you do it, you get a little boost. I mean, we're not doing it, God no, but they are.
I'm just sitting in my chair going from side to side. And it is
Yeah,
making me
that's
eat
normal.
faster.
It's not making you eat faster.
I feel like Crash 2 has the same thing that Crash 1 does, which is a lot of levels look really similar to this level they're all in just now. And then suddenly the theming just radically changes.
Yeah, it's a wacky one.
Super Bin Fan has fixed his controller,
That's awesome.
but I don't think they're going to come back into the race. I think they're a little bit too far behind at this point.
Yeah, I think for now we'll just leave it on Rico and leave it at that. I do not believe, unless there's a howler. I don't think it'll be too promising.
So we got Stu and Potty and Ripperoo. Another, nothing too complicated in these boss levels in Crash 2, Kieran.
No, they are as easy as all the other ones. Komodo Bros has a strat, but this is literally just an auto-scroller.
Crash bosses aren't quite Spiral 1 level, but they're not too far off.
No, not too far off.
Don't know why they have to give Spyro 2 and Spyro 3 such radically hard bosses.
No. No, they're also so easy. I could do.
Ow.
Yeah, they're kind of they are kind of handbrakes. You just don't touch anything whilst this happens.
Which is much appreciated for these runners because zigzagging takes a lot out of them.
Yeah, so it's a nice, it's a nice calm before the storm.
That's definitely something that Hypnoshark talks about a lot, that there is very much like a physical limit on how much zigzagging you can do in a run. Because I don't know if you've ever tried to just like sit and flick your thumb back and forward for an hour and a half.
I mean, I have, but I'm not allowed to talk about it on stream.
I mean, you can.
Per Hypnoshark's rule, I'm not allowed.
Our Twitch channel.
Oh, that's true. I do have his stream key. Oh my god, wait.
Oh, England have scored.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. Okay, so we should mention I am half watching the games, but I'm also not.
I am eating my dinner. So, just saying, this isn't going to be the best commentary of the Special League so far.
Yeah, no, I'm going to be honest, this is going to be a howler. It's already gone off to a bad start with having to switch streams off the fly and all that. But
See, when you upload this onto YouTube, can you just, like, cut out the commentary?
yeah, just mute it. That's such a good pen as well. Jesus Christ. But we're in, what's this called? Bear It. It's just the poorer levels, but worse. And the box formations are a lot harder to get. You can miss them randomly. But Rico didn't miss them because he's the GOAT. I do think Stuart did miss one or two.
Yeah, he did miss one. He had to go back.
That sucks. So did Hypnoshark. Unfortunate. Another wonderful chase level. Half of it is an auto-scroller. You just have to wait until the boulder comes so you don't off-screen the nitros. Because if you do, they don't break, and you do not get the box gem.
Fun.
It is rather annoying.
That's definitely an issue in some other Crash games as well, right? That you got to make sure TNTs and Nitros do what they're supposed to do.
Yeah. I didn't even see that. Pickford's so good. But yeah, you gotta wait for the explosives for most of the levels.
Because if you can't be a cool guy walking away from an explosion if you don't stick around to see the explosion.
Bars. We are coming into the first of like what I would consider like the super duper hard levels. Well, not like super duper hard, but more so like treacherous levels. They can go wrong. Eel Deal has a lot of cycles, a lot of things you really gotta like affect, and a lot of really hard zigzags so you can avoid certain cycles. As you can see, the water turns pissed colour every like 3 to 5 seconds, and he's going to try and get the deload here. Basically, it stops it from. I think he got it. Yeah, so it stops it from going pissed colour, and you get to skip a cycle. It's pretty based. You just do that by taking a hit at the right time.
Oh, they're talking about football.
Oh, okay, cool.
So yeah, Potty is very much winning this race after that death from Stu, as we saw him doing Eel Deal first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is also the level with the fake door.
It is, yeah. I didn't really even mention that. That just seems like second nature to me. I'm just like that fake door's always been there. What do you want about?
And those nitros are fake too?
No, those are definitely real. Yeah. You know, this is after Eel Deal, you start going into like some levels where, you know, you can lose some serious time. The next level, which is, it's not Hang 8, what's it called? It's called Air Crash, that's it. It's got a death platform, so you need to not die, which is easier said than done, really. If you do die, you need to revisit it later and do an extra like part of the level. Sorry, it's not air crash next. It's fucking I'm losing my brain. Callum, you have to talk for a bit.
Sorry, my cats were swarming me for the fish.
That's fine.
And I couldn't see a thing.
What's this level called?
Snow Biz.
Snow Biz. I'm so out of it. I'm so tired.
I mean, I have no idea what's going on, even if I was paying attention.
Just talk about it, innit?
All right, so Rico gets the gem in Eel Deal. So he's currently in second?
Yes.
Yeah. So Rico wasn't even supposed to be on the stream. Now he's killing it.
What a gamer. Oh, what a fucking chance. Sorry, I'm still watching the football.
Yeah, I can tell.
What's your favorite Crash level?
I mean, I would struggle to name 5.
I'm not asking you to name 5.
Yeah, I'm just saying I would struggle to name any that aren't currently visible in a split on screen.
Hmm, interesting. What about
I do quite like
Colossal
the
Bank?
what's the China one in Crash 3?
Orient Express?
Yeah, the Pearl level. I like that.
No. Yes, it's pretty fun.
I don't know if I've ever played past the first world of many Crash games, but yeah.
You are more of a Spyro guy.
I'm a Spyro guy. That's my deal.
It's pretty lame deal.
I'm a Spyro 1 and 2 guy, to be perfectly clear.
You say, let me be perfectly clear, like Obama.
Let me be perfectly clear.
That sucked. That was really bad.
So did you watching the football during your own race, but, you know, who's counting?
I mean, listen. It's not my fault.
If it's not your
It's
fault,
not
then
my
whose is
fault.
it?
I'm a nice guy. Listen, I'm trying to keep a conversation here.
By commenting on the football that I'm not watching.
I'm not commenting on the football. I'm talking about Crash levels.
What happened to Rico? I missed it.
I think he died on the special route. We're in air crash now. Again, a death does set you back quite a lot, so real crucial you don't die. I will make the point that a lot of the routing in this game, a lot of the levels that you go into, they're very like in Crash 3, they're based around you trying to get as many mask forms as possible. In Crash 2, it is the exact opposite. It is more around trying to not get any mask forms whatsoever. Besides one, which we'll talk about later.
So you don't really want to get invincibility at all?
No, because it's slower. Actually, the fastest way to move whilst you're in invincibility is by crawling. Which is hilarious. It's just a bug they didn't fix.
I mean, where would speedrunners be if it wasn't for unfixed bugs, though?
Good point. Well made. And off he goes on the secret exit in Air Crash. Lovely. We will be making a revisit to Air Crash. It's the only level you do revisit for a full completion. Every other level you do in one. You will revisit some levels, but that's just to exit them so you can go back to the warp room.
Prophet, he just jumped on the secret exit. Don't you know about the secret exit? And then Potty went back into Snow Go.
Yeah. He went back into Snow Go, so once he left Snow Go, he could leave. They could get back to the normal warp room. And now he's going into Komodos. The Komodo brothers, they are manipulated to go in a certain pattern, in a certain way. It makes the fight incredibly quick. Now, the first and second phase are relatively easy to do. The third phase is pretty difficult because you have to be in a very, very specific place. But if you get it, it makes the fight very quick. See, there you go. There's the second phase. And you'll see how quick the third phase is. Normally, he takes like 5 bounces around the arena, and he takes like a long time. Modo Mo usually throws like 3 scimitars before he finishes spinning.
Yeah, and for all you CTR fans, big Hypnoshark fans in the chat, that's Komodo Joe and the other one.
Probably missed it. But it's still not a bad cycle.
Did they ever put Komodo Mo in NF?
I don't know. That's a question for chat. I have no idea.
That's a good question. If they didn't, it's kind of hilarious because that game has a bajillion characters.
Yeah. Like Spyro the Dragon.
And several Spyro the Dragon side characters.
So we're going into no, it's not Hang 8. It's Plant Food now. Something I didn't mention during Hang 8 is that there's a timer gem. And as soon as you hit the first checkpoint, a timer pops up. A funny little timer. And you need to get to the end of the level and get the gem before the timer runs out. Now, with that in mind, you can also get a bunch of boxes and a bunch of checkpoints and complete most of the level in that time. What normally people will do is go into the bonus, if they're like less experienced or newer and they just want to do the strat. They'll go into the bonus and die because it resets the timer. What Polly's doing here, and what I imagine the rest of them will do, is they will not die in the bonus and take the time they have left. They usually go in with about 45 seconds into the bonus, and they'll come out with like 30-ish. So they are now racing against the clock to get to the end. But if you
There's
die...
no timer on the screen, but the timer is still running.
It is still running, yeah. But if you were to die in the bonus, it would reset it to about 1 minute 20, so you would have plenty of time.
There he goes.
And
that's
he
the other
gets
gem he
it.
was looking for.
Easy stuff, and now he just goes back, dies, so he can get the rest of the boxes. Fun fact, if you get all the boxes and also get in there in time for the timer gem, you can only get the timer gem. You can't get the box gem.
That's bullshit.
So you would have to die and then get the boxes again.
Right.
Hence why there's no point getting the boxes after the last checkpoint. Let's just go to the end, get the timer gem, die, and then do it again.
Right. Orange Deity saying it's a too bad Game Pro 11 isn't partaking. His infamous Crash 2 run at GDQ. Someone fill me in.
I'd rather not.
Good.
It's a sensitive topic that I don't really want to talk about during a funny race. We are
Great. Well,
in
thanks for that.
Road to Ruin. This is one of the only levels you can really softlock.
Yes, you can sort of slip through the floor and then you're stuck inside the platform.
Stuck inside the washing machine, yeah. So what they're going to do is they're going to try and get over to the gem, which you can see on screen now, by doing a glitch high over there, zigzag, get over, get back. Polly's made that look relatively easy, and I imagine these guys will crush it. But there is a chance that if you don't zigzag enough, or you go in like the middle zone of between dying and making it, you will get stuck in the floor. If you get stuck in the floor, you have to leave the level. So you've got to be certain you're going to make it if you're going to go for it.
I have to say I was very impressed at the way Potty was sliding across to those platforms instead of jumping. The ones that were like a step down.
Yeah.
Which, to a pleb like me, obviously you jump. It looks insane to slide it, but it's a very satisfying movement to watch.
You can also soft lock in those platforms too, but they are way less likely.
was just really funny. Oh dear. Alright, so we got Stu going for it now. Makes it. And again, sliding on those platforms, I do enjoy it. I also do really enjoy how the spin jumps, it's basically like a hover.
Yeah, I like how the movement looks in this game too. I think it's incredibly creative. I don't think there's a game like it, hence why I think it's my favourite speedrun of the 6. It also helps that, you know, I'm really good at it. Jesus fucking Christ, Harry Maguire, please put it in the back of the net.
Hooray. He's not a wizard.
Bro, his forehead's so big, he can put more power on it than that.
I really can't tell when you're talking just to me, Kieran, or when you're talking to chat.
That was to the chat.
Oh, good, good.
Listen, everybody in chat is also watching the football, so I may as well comment on Harry Maguire's big head.
Might be the only one not watching the football. I mean, it's certainly no Hypno's got it on.
Yeah, you can see him looking over to the screen.
Yeah, you can. Alright, so sewer later for Potty. And for Stu. Rico a little bit slower, still in the road to ruin. Or ratio to ruin. That's what it's
Nice.
called.
That's really good. Oh, that was very close to a soft lock from Hypno. Very, very close.
He takes a death there. I assume that's intentional just to get back.
It is, yeah. Ideally, you glitch high back over, but you can just take the death, get the checkpoint back there. Lose like 5-ish, probably a little bit more.
A little bit safer.
Yeah, I mean, there's no... Oh my god. Yeah, there's no... I just sound like a bastard. What was I saying? Something about the blue meanie. I don't know.
Oh, it's him not getting a jump fail there, having to go back quite a way. Anyway, one of us is paying attention, but the one that knows what's going on is not.
I'm paying attention. Oh, dude, he didn't make that? I think it's because he stopped holding right.
Yeah, it's the second time he's failed that.
This is not a great run for the Hypnoshark.
The Hypnoshark community.
The Hypno Massive. What is he doing?
What is going wrong there?
Well, whilst he's struggling on the struggle bus, Poison Unbearable. To be fair, the level is unbearable. I'm kidding, I actually really like Unbearable. He's in the secret area right now. One of the harder areas, but he's going to take some damage abuses, so he...
You didn't say that time. Okay, Hypnoshark has cleared that hurdle.
Well done, mate. Making sure to take a damage so he doesn't have to deal with having invincibility during the section, because that sucks. We've got Sura later for Rico. Come to the end of that.
Yeah, just going back to what we were saying earlier about Hypnoshark not taking the slightly safer strat on getting that clear gem. It's a great example, right? Is that there's no right or wrong way to speedrun. It's all about doing as much as you can and getting to where you can, and then, you know, adding in new tech as you go. You don't have to learn how to run the world record holder way before you can start doing runs.
Yeah, totally agreed. It's all a matter of perspective when it comes to speedrunning and sort of like your skill level, and also the way you learn the game. I know for a fact that I like to learn all the stupid dumb shit before I start, like, you know, doing the general easy stuff. That's just fun for me. I think, you know, these competitors, these people, anybody running in this race, they have, you know, a unique way of learning, and that's fun.
And it's been interesting to see Hypnoshark throughout the time of the SPRASH League. He's been, you know, tightening up his runs in each of the games as he goes through. You know, we saw in Crash 1 him learning new tech in the week in the run up to that race.
Yeah.
So it's an ever evolving thing, and you can see why it does for a lot of the, you know, for people that do it, and for these guys who do it at a high level. It's the ability to constantly get better and constantly make progress that makes speedrunning so fun, and something you come back to time and time again.
What's that?
Oh, Rico with a death there.
It's that, I think it was an intentional death. I'm not too sure.
Was it? You didn't look super happy about it.
Probably not then. I wasn't totally paying attention, I was looking at body screen. Yeah, no, I think a lot of it is attested to the different ways people play. Hypnoshark, obviously, the more consistent type. He's not really willing to take too many risks, but he's also not usually losing too much time. This run seems to be an outlier compared to all his previous runs during the day.
Yeah, I mean, that was, what, 40 seconds lost in Road to Ruin?
Yeah, it was a lot. I think it was more, actually.
That's rough.
We got two bear levels back to back. Not too much to comment on, really. You'll see them charge and then jump. That's the fastest movement in the bear levels, but you always have to do it at certain times. Realistically, nothing too special to comment on. We've already spoken about Unbearable.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's about just making sure you don't miss the boxes and have to go back, because it's going to take time.
This is the bear section of the run. We do Unbearable, which is a bear chase into going on the bear, riding the bear at the end of the level. And then we do Totally
Something's
Bear.
happened in the football.
What do you, I'm watching, hold on. Is it a French pen? Oh, Pickford, you're fucking so good. Dude, he's so good.
What did he do?
He saved it. He saved it.
Oh, but France scored apparently.
Oh no, they didn't, did they?
Oh dear. Anyway, Crash 2. The World Cup of speedrunning, the SPRASH League.
No. Oh, that's such a good goal. Yeah, so now we're revisiting Air Crash again. This time we're getting all the boxes. Because we've gone through the secret area, which you need to do on this revisit, because it's the only way you get to it.
Yeah, much like England, you know, Hypnoshark's not out of this yet. There's still time left on the clock.
Shut up.
Alright.
Oh,
What makes you angry?
I'm so mad.
Why aren't you... Never mind.
No, say it.
No.
Say it. Say it, Callum.
Because it's a reference to a joke.
I know it is.
but-
Say it.
No, no. If you don't say, we're just going to think it's a hate crime.
We have fun.
We do.
Dill
Good
Wingo just subscribed.
We're good friends. Kieran told me that this week. I cried a little bit.
I didn't tell you anything this week. You're absolutely delusional.
Yeah, Jamie gifting a sub to Dill Wingo. 384 gift subs in the Hypno channel. Why? Why?
Good
Question.
point. Good point. Why?
Second on the sub table. Only 35 to go to knock Hellblazer off. All right, drop him. Yes, as Cursed Prophet suggests, you could of course hit the donate instead to help fund the SPRASH League and future events. If you want to see a SPRASH League 2, the best way to try and make that happen is donating to help fund future events. We've had a lot of fun doing this one. I can't believe it's nearly over. You know, we're about halfway through. We're more than halfway through this run, and then it's just the SPRASH Vector to go.
And then we just have the SPRASH Vector to go.
Are you excited for the SPRASH Vector, Kieran?
Am I?
You
Yeah.
expect that to be a difficult question?
I mean, it's not like I'm doing it. I'm just gonna be watching, innit?
You are going to sit and watch and talk all the way through.
I am gonna talk for an entire 13 hours. That's me.
I'm trying to remember when Hypno did one of his SPRASH Vectors and we were keeping him company. I think I did like 6 or 7 hours, and I was dead.
What do you mean keeping him company?
Well, we were in VC, so he wasn't, you know, going out of his mind playing
Wait,
14 hours of Crash and
when
Spiral.
were you in a VC with him? I'm like pretty certain he doesn't like you.
All right, fine. Thanks.
Oh, they're checking for a penalty. It's not going to be a penalty. This referee hates us.
The referee does hate you. As a Scotsman, England should definitely have had a couple of free kicks. Everyone else enjoy Ronaldo's tears earlier? I did.
I love the sweet taste. Oh, imagine England get 2 penalties and they win because of that. Oh, it'd be so funny. Okay, so we're now in Ruination, which is a harder level than Road to Ruin. There's a shit ton of things going on. But right now doing the secret path, which you actually don't have to go on the gem path for. You can just do it, can't you?
Penalty to England!
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Come on, Harold. Harold Kane.
Oh, I hope he misses.
I hate you.
Well, I think Morocco getting to overcome France in revenge for hundreds of years of colonial rule would be a really fun semi-final.
I think that'd be fun too. I'd also get 20 quid out of it because I have a bet with somebody.
Yep.
But I want England to win, so.
I suppose if it was England-Morocco, Morocco can just be, you know, representing all of the colonized countries more generally against one of the biggest colonial powers in the world.
Interesting. Squeaks of that.
England, bad actually.
Oh, interesting. Shocking.
Robert.
Shocking, I would say.
Robert Green says that penalty is a gift. What does he know?
Well, didn't ask.
England are bad.
They are. They fucking stink. The country and the team.
Oh. I can hear your dogs, yes, Kieran. Oh. They can't hear you saying that your dogs are barking? Okay. Good. Alright, where are we now, Kieran? What's the state of play? In this, not the
Okay.
not the England game.
Oh, I thought you were asking what the football's like. So we're in Hub 4. We are doing the hardest levels in the game, bar 2. Lots of mass grabbing here. We're going into here because this is the only level in which.
Oh, he's only fucking missed it.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up, Callum! Shut up, Callum!
It's not me, it's chat.
I don't care. I can't see the chat. He's absolutely scuffed it. Oh, I'm so livid. Oh, Harry.
Oh, he doesn't get to become England's all-time leading goal scorer.
Ah, fuck me. Yeah, you get the invincibility here. You get the invincibility because it's faster than going on the handrails by just going over the pipes. That is the only time you really want invincibility in this game. Because it's just not very good, to be honest.
It's not very fast.
Not very fast.
So is that 2 missed penalties for England?
Yes it is.
God, you're not very good, are you?
No, not fucking really. And now there's about 10 minutes left of the game with 1 goal to get.
So who's winning this race right now? Is it Potty or is it Stu?
It's Potty, definitely.
Like, yeah, Stu doesn't have invincibility here, so you're seeing the slower way.
He's about to get it.
Right.
Oh, no, he's not. I lied.
Yeah, he took a hit before he got that last mask.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just not... I'm just too interested. So Polly is now taking a backtrack because you need to go back for the secret exit. It is technically faster to have the masks and do it like this instead of dying, but you will see most other people die.
I'm enjoying the "what do we think of Tottenham" going on in the chat right now. That's good. That's all right. All right, what are we into? What are we into here with Potty?
We're into behaving. No, it's not behaving. Is it behaving? It's a level. This is infamous for oh, it's digging it. It's digging it. It's infamous for the dupe. Digging it dupe specifically. Something we didn't mention. You can duplicate boxes in this game. And you'll see it on the later level in a moment. But you can duplicate boxes by, whilst you go into the bonus, you can, like, whilst it's counting down the boxes, if you die and respawn in time before the boxes have finished counting, you get those boxes plus any boxes that you, like, any boxes that you would normally get after the checkpoint as well. So it just keeps track of the tally. As long as you get a checkpoint before you die, you get to keep them. So it's very helpful. He's not going to go for it. I don't know if Stu will. Oh, he died. Oh, that sucks. Well, thank God he didn't go for the dupe then.
Deity Nitroff is competing, though he is battling some computer issues. But he is, again, also probably locked in for the top 4. So he's just looking to get a good time here. There's no, there's nothing for positioning in that top 4 this season. Maybe next season, if there is one. If you've donated enough. Exclamation mark donate.
It does look like Stu's going for digging it. Yeah, it looks like it.
Maybe if you do that, you will get banned.
I think he got it. I think so. I think he did. So this... I don't know... Oh, and he died as well. Oh, mate. No, he didn't get it. And he dies. Jesus. That sucks for him. That puts Poddy in a pretty deep lead now.
Wow. Well, we did say after Super Boom Fan had the controller issues and had to drop out that this was, you know, Stu was the favourite for this race now, but Poddy's really just putting in a really consistent performance here. Has lost a little bit of time here, but nothing that's going to cost them the lead of this race.
Taking a death at the end of digging it, so you can go to the secret exit over this piranha. You body slam it, you get to go to a special level called Totally Fly.
Great. How are you supposed to know these secrets are here in Crash 2?
You know, you just guess.
Yep. Just jump on every platform as you go through.
Yeah, just take a punt, shot in the dark.
A bit like Harry Kane did with that penalty.
Oh, mate.
Come on. You set it up. That's honestly more your fault than it is mine.
Oh, no, he's stinky.
One of my friends was talking about the pre-match coverage that said that Kyle Walker was going to be able to neutralize Mbappe, and he called that extreme "it's coming hopium," which I thought was very funny.
It's just not true, is it?
Yeah, I just thought that was a very fun bit of wordplay. And I thought I'd share it with you.
Thanks, yeah. No, it's really good whilst I 2-1 down.
Wasn't for you.
Cheers, mate. Well, you're in a call with me, so what do you expect was going to happen?
You to continue to be your usual abrasive self.
Who are you calling abrasive? I love you.
You? Oh, but he's in one of these fun darkness levels.
Yeah, but he's got the level memorized. He'll be fine.
Of course he does. Yep, in and out. And Stu is, you know, in the level with him.
Yeah. Well observed.
You know, he's not as far behind as the other two. Body is it's not too far away from sub 110 pace.
Yeah, he's not doing too bad. So this is it's not Snow Go. What is this called?
I don't
Cold
know.
Hard. Cold Hard Crash. There's a dupe in this level. You'll see it. It's very consistent. You don't have to like rely on RNG or shoes or anything. This is a lot more similar. You miss every single checkpoint in the level. You get on the death platform so it doesn't disappear when you die. Go back, do the bonus. Once you finish the bonus, you die. And then you'll be spawned at the start of the level again with all the boxes back on the level. But you'll have like 40 extra boxes.
Wow.
From the
That's a lot of
beginning.
boxes.
It is a hell of a lot, yeah. Sorry, 70, not 40.
Sure. But it's a lot.
It's so many.
We're going through that darkness level just now, and he's doing pretty well too. So that's nice. Good for him. He is, you know, pulling it back, being a little bit more consistent since his little trouble. He also had a little bit of trouble in Ruination as well. So that, which very much looks the same as the other one that he had trouble with. So
Yeah, yeah. And they're on the death route, arguably the hardest special secret route in Crash, I would say, for some people at least.
I mean, just watching Potty right now, you can see how fast he's going. You can see how consistent he's being.
So quick
It's,
and speedy.
It's a really good performance from him. And certainly, if this all continues to go his way, if he keeps playing at this level, he's going to be our winner of SPRASH League Week 6, which would be awesome.
Redemption for the Crash Free race.
I think a lot of people are looking for redemption from that Crash 3 race. Nitroff's already had his.
Specifically, you for commentating it.
I had no idea what was going on.
That's so true, bestie.
I hope people didn't listen to those Spiral Weeks and be like, wow, he knows what he's talking about. I'll stick around. Sorry if that's the case.
I don't believe anybody thought that.
No, I don't think so either.
I don't think that's gone through a single human being's mind.
Fair. Was that just for me or was that for the stream? Okay. The yawn and the swear.
You don't... Okay, when I do something and you ask, was it just for... You don't have to then say what I did.
Well, I do, because then the chat doesn't know what I'm reacting to.
Well, just act as if I said something really funny.
Why would I do that?
Because you like me. As a person. And a boy.
I'm exactly as nice to you as you are to me. Have England lost yet?
They're on the way. About 2-3 minutes.
Well, looks like they're going to be coming home.
Yeah. Good fucking one. Well done, mate.
It's only a game, innit?
I'll kill you.
Alright, we're getting towards the end of this run. Nearly at the Vinegar Strokes. Bringing that back.
Yeah, good. Thanks.
And you know what it is this time?
Yeah, no. Which makes it
That's
worse.
Huh? I assume the fart noise was just for me as well. That wasn't for chat.
Again, don't have to mention it.
And I really do. If you're going to make me listen to it, then I should at least embarrass you in as public a way as possible.
It doesn't embarrass me. Fine, it's part of my nature.
I should embarrass you, and I think that's probably more of a problem.
I think you're a problem for not loving me the way I am. So we're in Engine. Engine has a fun little gimmick where you can kill off both arms and both shoulders at the same time, and that saves time. So that's fun. That's what they're going to be trying to do. 10 hits on each arm and 5 hits on each shoulder, and you want to break them off each at the same time. As Potty has done miraculously well.
Yeah, so you got to get the damage just right, so you hit them both at the same time to avoid another cycle, right?
That is correct. That is true and factual, bestie.
I'm learning.
And we're into Hub 5, the final hub of the game. The hardest levels here are the first two, Piston It Away and Spaced Out.
Can we talk about the fact there's an actual level called Piston It Away?
Yeah, it's so sick.
This is a children's game.
In one of the GBA games, there's a level called Snow Job.
Nice.
Free kick for England. Oh my god.
Names are unbearable. Good one.
If somebody says what happens in chat, do not tell me.
Why? What's happening? Is it the free kick?
Yeah.
All right. So Potty's in the potty mouth level. Fun. Murdering these scientists who scream horribly as you push them to their death.
Oh, he died in the level, which means he has to re-enter. Because there is a death platform in the level.
Well, Stu just entered Piston It Away,
So they are now even.
they are now pretty much neck and neck.
We now have a race.
Yeah, Potty just has a very slim lead here. Oh, Stu struggling on one of the platforms. But they're very close. So it's all going to be about consistency from here on in, avoiding unnecessary deaths, avoiding mistakes, catching the cycles at the right time. Your classic Crash 1 speedrunning techniques.
Rashford missed. Yeah.
England dead.
That I think that's it. Yeah.
Potty's once again pushing those scientists to their death. Delightful. That life bit in between those 6 nitros is such a bait.
It is a huge bait.
How many lives would it cost you to try and get it?
For these guys, probably none.
Really not gonna bother. So, did Stu do the bonus before, like earlier than Potty?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, because obviously Stu's just coming out with the bonus as Potty's going in, but it's because Potty went a little bit further in the level before, then coming back to do the bonus.
Yeah, it doesn't change too much. It only changes cycles, really.
You can see Stu's now going back as well. What's he backtracking for? The
They're both backtracking for the death platform.
death platform, yes. That scientist gets blown up in a nitro, so that's nice.
Yeah, you can
Oh,
go
there you
above
go.
those panels there.
Yeah. Potty is just a tiny little bit ahead of Stu here, so 102.45 in the warp. This is 102.50, so yeah, 5 seconds ahead for Potty pretty much.
Ooh. We're coming into the hard level. You know.
Where
it's a hard level, so.
where are Rico and Hypnoshark relative to each other?
Oh, gee golly, good to Rico. I don't know what level this is for Rico. If it's close to the last one, or just before the last one, Rico's probably ahead. Yeah, Rico is ahead. Sam is about half a level behind.
Alright, well, not completely insurmountable. Rico's an engine now. Whereas our leaders are in spaced out, a couple levels ahead.
Doing the gem platform.
Oh, Hypnoshark taking a death and behaving that, again, made him look at his screen a little bit closer. Obviously, he's going to be taking that England loss very much to heart.
Yes, he is one for patriotism.
He bloody loves England.
Oh, he bloody loves England.
He's actually got
He
St.
doesn't.
George's Cross tattooed on his back.
He doesn't actually prefer Messi to every other England player.
No, his favourite player is Harry Maguire, and he thinks he's better than Messi.
I mean, who doesn't?
Harry Maguire has as many goals in the knockout stages of World Cup as Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, but that's a shame.
The number is 0, but statistics, eh?
Well, I am now supporting France, so I can win £20 off of a friend of mine.
Lovely. Oh, Hypno taking a death right at the end of the level there.
Yeah,
That looked very
Hypno,
unfortunate.
he's having a bit of a howler now.
Yeah, I mean, he had managed to get about 15 seconds back from where he was after Ruination and hanging out, but all that is, he's giving that away again, and then some here. Just something going wrong with those nitros at the end. They just didn't behave how he expected them to, and yeah, it was literally right before the warp portal. He had to go back. So that's a really unfortunate one. He's lost another. Yeah, it looks like 40 seconds in behaving.
Now we're going into, for the last, we're going into Packless, which is doing the jetpack level without using the jetpack. Poddy gets past the first part easy peasy. The way it works, it's more of like a pause buffer. You sort of extend your slide spin, so you go over the hole without triggering the cutscene. It's kind of hard to explain. It's also very hard to do. But
Yeah, because
Poddy does it very well.
am I tripping, or is he supposed to have a jetpack for this level?
He is, yeah. And as you can see, Stuart tried to go for it and failed it, so now he's got this jetpack. He might take the death. Yeah, he's going to take a death and go for it again. There is potential they crash in this level as well. But they know the risks, and if it does crash... it didn't crash for Poddy. Beautiful stuff. That was textbook from Poddy. Stuart
Really
does
good engine
also get it.
Engine from Hypnoshark. Really good engine from him.
Great. I'm proud of him. He's coming into piston it away. Hopefully Stuart also has a clean ending to Pack Attack. As Poddy goes into the final platforming level.
Another helpful darkness one.
I love their song on a Christmas night. Don't let the bells ring.
Looks like Poddy has pulled out a little bit again from Stu.
Yeah, it really should be smooth sailing from here on out, but you never know. Worse things have happened, but if Poddy gets through this level, it is pretty much sealed.
I think Hypnoshark is catching Rico a little bit.
I think Rico has probably had a few mistakes in pissing it away then, if that's the case.
Yes, he did come into the chat to say this game is shite.
Ah, interesting. I wonder what that could mean.
I think it probably means he's not having a great time.
Interesting.
He's still substantially ahead of Sam in piston it away, because he's on the death bonus here. Whereas Sam, I believe, still has to do the first bonus level.
Oh, he takes a death in the death platform. Well, luckily it doesn't cost too much. Poddy at the final checkpoint of Night Fight now. It is looking pretty locked and loaded for him to take this win.
Impressive stuff.
I can't see much changing, if anything.
What has he got left?
He has what is it called? Jetpack Boy.
My favorite level.
Forget what it's called. Rocket, that's it. Rocket and then Cortex. Rocket, surprisingly, the only level to not warp you in at the start. You know how it does like the warp animation when you spawn into a level? Rocket just skips. Don't know why. I think it's because of the demo.
Interesting.
But you know, just a quirky little thing. Like you're a quirky little thing.
Oh, thanks.
That's not a compliment.
All right, well, that's night fight over for Stu. He's heading into Rocket as well.
What? Hypnoshark didn't die? Okay.
We'll keep an eye on where Rico and Hypnoshark are. Looks like Hypnoshark might actually be a little bit ahead now. He's coming out of Piston Away.
Rico's in Space App. So.
He's in the next level and they look the same. Helpful!
Yep. You're an idiot. And Poddy is done with all the levels besides the final boss, which is really, really easy. He can lose up to 15 seconds though if he misses the second hit. If he misses the second hit, I don't know how far away Stu is.
I think it's more than 15 seconds.
It definitely is, yeah. So this should just really lock it in for Poddy here.
Yeah, Stu's still got a whole section to go here.
Yeah, it's going to be a 111 2x for Poddy.
Lovely.
And GG.
Yeah, well done to Poddy. He was the of the three runners that we had, the top runners we had, he was the lowest seeded, but does take home the win. So congratulations to him. And how much prize money is that, Kieran?
That is a hundo bomb.
Hondo?
Scundo bomb, yeah.
$100 for Poddy, and it's going to be 40 for Stu.
Yes, 40 for Stu.
And then we'll watch the race room to see if anyone else is able to get third. There's Stu finishing up
Beautiful
with
stuff.
a 112. So yeah, Poddy is your winner. Congratulations to him. Congratulations to Stu on a great run as well. Second place, just not quite enough to beat Poddy. And we'll see if who's able. Oh, Stu immediately goes offline. You'd love to see it.
Oh, love that.
I respect it. The boy is done. Let's see who's going to end up coming third. Poddy was on PB pace until digging it.
Yeah, it was just a really good run. A mid 111 is beyond expectation, really, for a race.
Yeah, great run.
Poddy deserves his $100 and his 100 points. Points mean fuck all for him, though.
I mean prestige.
He will be King Poddy.
Because that's going to put Poddy up into the probably the top 10.
Wow. He still has a chance.
He does not. But it's, you know, prestige to say you were in the top 10 in the first ever SPRASH League. The world's most successful speedrunning league.
Interesting. I'm going to fart. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I couldn't do it. It wasn't loud enough.
Right. I think that's right, Daisy. I think Himble can still get top of the regular season, which, you know, doesn't mean anything, but would be nice. I'm watching. I'm not seeing anyone else finishing, so it looks like Rico may well be in pole position to finish third, unless anyone else is watching anyone else. That looks like they have a shot. Yep, Poddy did win. Poddy was first, followed by Stu. And we're watching Rico and Hypnoshark finish this out. How many points does fourth get? It depends how many people are in the event?
Fourth will get 75.
There you go.
I can already do the
Math
maths
man.
because I'm quick and smart. And hot,
You
in a way, I would say.
are all of those things.
Hot, sweet boy.
It does show just how much of a lead that Potty and Stu had pulled out here. That Rico is still, got a couple levels to go. He's got Night Fight and then Rocket. It's taking everything in my power not to call it Night Flight, which is of course a Crash 1 level, Spiral 1 level.
How many bitches does the fifth get? Says Freeze Champ, moderator of Hypnoshark. It's a real shame when he types.
I'm gonna leave that one with you. Alright, Rico just closing out Night Fight. And it's Pack Attack for Hypnoshark. So they're both a couple of minutes away from finishing this out. Looks like a 1:21 kind of pace for Hypnoshark. Can't quite see Rico's splits to know what pace he's on, but it looks pretty decent. Probably a 118, 119 kind of world.
Yeah, looking around at 119.
So sub 120, that you got to feel that's pretty good in a race scenario.
You gotta feel good about yourself. Just being so cool and awesome.
Thanks.
Not you.
Oh.
You're Scottish. Yeah.
Alright, and now Night Fight for Hypnoshark as well. So Rico does have a comfortable lead for what looks like third place, unless, excuse me, someone else is going to come in and steal that. I don't know if anyone in chat is watching anyone else. What happened to Stu? He came second and immediately went offline. That's what happened. Because he was done with the race, so he was done with his stream.
Stuart didn't die. Hypnoshark and the... Okay, this is awful.
God.
Oh, God. I mean... It doesn't help that he's giant forehead.
I thought you were going to say giant nose.
No.
Could have done.
I could have, didn't I? That would have been me.
Of course, we don't have we don't have Nitroff to do this anyway, but there's no next week's game for these guys to jump into.
No. Next week's game is 6 games back to back. They are the 6 games you've seen in the past 6 weeks.
7 weeks.
No, 6 weeks.
We had a week off.
Yeah, but still 6 weeks.
What happened for these guys to be 9 minutes behind? Short answer, they're just not as good. Potty and Stu are like top 4 runners. So, a little bit of skill difference, but also just some unfortunate stuff, particularly for Hypnoshark. Some really unfortunate deaths in Ruination. And what was the other one? The other one is like Ruination.
Road to Ruin.
Road to Ruin, that's it. That's why Road to Ruin in particular was really difficult.
Rico coming into Cortex. He's gonna get a 119.
I'm not seeing anyone else finish it, so this will be for the last money paying position for Rico. Unless someone else is secretly in...
Unless we have another Red Hot. Where Red Hot sneaked in and got third before Hypnoshark hit the done button.
Yes. Yeah, one of our closest ever. Finishes in the SPRASH League, but there is Rico. A 119.11 on the screen, 119.24 on the race time. So third, that is your podium. Potty, Stuart, and Rico. Congratulations to them.
Now we're waiting on the old shark. He's in the final level now.
He is. If he could hurry up, that'd be great. He did gold night fight and save it and get back 20 seconds.
Wow. Truly inspirational.
So he might manage a 120. Around a 121.
Maybe.
It's gonna be close. It's gonna be on the cusp. And we will, of course, let you know if anyone else finishes. We're looking at the race time to see how people are doing. If Hypnoshark's going to get 4th or someone else is going to beat him to it.
So long as he gets the hit on Cortex, he'll get a 120.
I think he'll be pretty happy with that. Saving another 2 seconds there in Rocket. Rico showing us his desktop there, which is a little awkward.
You're a little awkward.
I am quite awkward. All right. Did he get the hit? He got the hit?
He got the hit. He got the hit.
All right. So this is
GG.
1:20:49 on the screen. It is a 1:21:05 on race time. And another gold there, the gold Cortex.
Not bad.
He did really try and pull it back at the end there, and did manage to get a 120 rather than a 121. So you know, good stuff from Hypnoshark there, managing to pull back the 120.
If I beat
What is Rico playing?
If I did, then but yeah, it's not bad. That's not too shabby.
Is it twins? Oh, it's twats.
Some kind of furry game.
A horrendous start. Take what we can get. So not bad. Not bad.
Oh, it's twins. Okay.
Twins not in the SPRASH vector.
No, and for good reason.
Sam does not win any money. But you can donate! Exclamation mark donate to help fund future events. You know, if you want to donate a £10, then feel free. That would be great.
Oh,
if you want to see more events like the SPRASH League, we are now finished the regular season as these guys come over the line. It's the last race of the regular season, just the SPRASH Vector left to go. If you want to see more events like this, hit a donation.